So, it's exactly a week until my birthday. And I turned 31, which doesn't seem like a big deal. I already turned 30. But, last year, I was really involved in my church, and I had a really close group of friends. Well, not close, but I was like going to Bible study, and we talked, and it was good to have that outlet. And then, with Corona this year, I won't be going anywhere. Haven't been to church in months. Looking forward to buying a house at the end of this month. That's a huge deal. And that's my birthday gift, which is, what more could I ask for? It's a house, But the truth is, what's a house if there's no family in it, if there's no friends? And I have my family, I have my husband, and I have my kids, and I'm blessed and I'm lucky to have that. And I should stop there. I just wish I had a relationship with my parents that I could count on. I wish I could call my mom crying because, my medicine and whatever, because anything. My kids, my husband, my life, it's stressful. I wish I could call my mom or my dad and vent or cry, get advice or get encouragement, but my parents have never had the things that I really needed to hear. It was usually just like, I don't feel sorry for you, basically, which is fine, but it's like, I really can't even call them because I know they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear from me. They don't care. They're dealing with their own lives, and that's what they care about. And I'm 31 years old, and the fact that I still care, the fact that I still want to be able to just call my mom and be like, I messed up, like I didn't have a treatment plan, and I really messed up, and now I feel crazy, and I just want to cry, and I feel like a psycho, and they wonder why I reach out and I post about stuff. I post because I'm alone, because I don't have anybody that I can just call. And I don't think I'm alone. I think there's a lot of people who do that, who have been trying and failing so long, so many times, that when they feel like they're failing to keep it together emotionally, they don't want to call anybody because they know nobody wants to hear from them, especially not about this, especially not about the fact that I'm just emotional and I have problems, and they're like, just get a therapist. And I'm like, gosh, I really wish I could afford that. But I have to have a therapist for my whole life. Like, I'm never going to not need a therapist. So it's just like starting medicine. If I start with a therapist and I can't afford to keep up with it, I just wasted all that time, and it's going to be like a breakup. It's going to be like a bad breakup, not having my therapist to talk to. And if you pay them, if it's a real therapist, they're not going to just talk to you if you can't afford to talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand how much treatment plans take out of your life, out of your kids, out of your time, out of your day, out of your week, out of your month, out of your life, out of your budget. It's just so expensive to be mentally unwell and to try to be on the ball taking care of yourself. And people are like, just get help. Just get help. It's so easy. Just get help. Just be consistent. I'm like, oh my gosh, why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of that? I'll just be consistent. maybe if you would have been more consistent, I wouldn't be having this problem. Maybe if you had gotten help as parent, I wouldn't be having this problem. But then you're blaming your parents for your problems, and you're 31, you're not allowed to do that. No, there's an expiration date. So, it's just hard because, like, anytime I mess up, I'm always going to be willing a million times if my kids need to come to me and be like, all your crazy shit messed me up. I'll apologize a million times because I am sorry. I'm sorry now. I'm sorry that it's happening. I'm sorry that they don't have a stable mom. And I'm going to be sorry 100 years from now when I'm dead. I'm going to be sorry that they didn't have a stable mom. That's never going to change. I'm never going to get sick of apologizing to my kids for failing them. And it's not like personal. It's just humble. And I have parents that are like, oh my God, this bug is going to kill me. I have parents that are like, I can't be humble. Or I can do it once, but then what else do you need? It's just frustrating. It's frustrating to have so much to give and to be surrounded by people who are just trying to do for themselves, who just feel like, well, I'm wounded, so I need to do for me. You better figure it out for you. And I'm like, how does that make sense to you? Why not enter into a relationship where we heal each other? If you just keep trying to heal yourself and selfishly block everybody out, I don't got it for you. I got to do for me all the time, and you live there. Why don't you think you're healed yet? That's not how you heal. You can't. A doctor can't even do his own heart surgery. It doesn't matter how good he is. He has to have another doctor do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so frustrating to have parents who are like, I need to worry about me, and you're just going to have to worry about you. That's not how it works. It's just not how it works. But I can't teach my parents anything because I'm their kid, you know. I don't have anything to teach them. How dare me? How dare me think that I could teach my parents something? So, how dare me think that I could tell my mom, hey, as a mom of 4 kids, let me let you in on the secret. The more humble you are, it's like a floodgate. It takes that weight off of you to just be like, man, I screwed up. And to just be willing to say it, like, oh my God, I messed up there, hot. Like, we can joke about it then. Then all the pressure comes off and we can kind of joke about it. And you don't have to be offended because I'm not mad at you and I'm not hating you. We're like working through it and healing that bridge. We're talking about it instead of you being like, we already talked about it once. Now we don't ever need to talk about it again. Now we need to pretend that I was a perfect mother because I can't handle you. I can't handle it. Okay? I was perfect, okay? I did the best I could, okay? Okay. You know, like, that's what I'm dealing with. So, I literally am just not allowed to use my voice on my Facebook or I get attacked. And I figured since literally I have 0 views on all of my videos, since nobody cares to watch my YouTube videos, it's the only place I can really vent and air. Like, I don't have friends to call. I've called them. I've texted them. What are you doing? Hey, what's up? I always answer. I'm doing better about not. I'm doing better. I am trying to not always answer and just listen and stop whatever I'm doing and be the counselor. Because that's what I do. I'm like, oh, no, family, everybody, stop what you're doing. This person, my friend, needs me. Like, it's my job. Like, yay. Pathetically. So I'm trying to stop doing that because nobody ever does that for me. I get, hey girl, I see you going through hellish shit, but girl, you know, I got this garage sale, so like, hey, let me, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, no, garage sale, yeah, do you. You know, I've already hung myself once, but no, it's cool. Get that garage sale. Like, I luckily will never do that again because I was on a medicine that made that possible in my brain, as to where without that medicine, which I'll never take again, that's not a thing. So I know better. Like, I might think about it all the time, but I know better. And I was just on a medicine that made me not know better, made me think, no, it'll be okay. So people wonder why medicine is scary. Why are you so reluctant to start just taking medicine for the rest of your life? Start playing Russian roulette with pills. It could have an adverse effect, but why are you so reluctant? I hung myself. Is that what you're supposed to say? Is that what people want to hear? Like, when they ask that very personal question that they don't even realize, why aren't you on medicine? Because I fucking hung myself on medicine. Yeah, I died. Yeah. No, my husband had to cut me down. No. My kids, they were in the car when he was rushing me to the hospital. Stop asking personal questions. It's not okay. Like, if somebody wants to share it, it's okay. It's not okay to ask why somebody doesn't want to take a pill. Shove it up your ass. It's not your business. Do you really want me to answer that question? That's the answer. Why don't I have a YouTube channel? Because I'm crazy. Because I say what's on my mind if I have a camera in my face. People don't want that. People don't like that. That makes people uncomfortable. So. Also, I live in Missouri. And I don't know if you've ever heard of Missouri, but most people have never been to Missouri, let alone lived in Missouri their whole life. Kansas, KC, Kansas, Missouri, same difference. Kansas people say Kansas is better. Missouri say Missouri's better. It's the same damn thing. I've lived both places. It's the same. So the cops suck more in Kansas is the only difference. I mean, the cops suck in Missouri. I've gone to jail in Missouri too, but Kansas, like, they have nothing better to do, I guess. I don't know, the crime rate's really low, and so they're like, we have nothing to do. And now that weed's going to be legal in Missouri, they're not really going to have anything to do. I mean, there's crackheads and meth heads and stuff here and there, but leave them people alone. Just get them help, bro. Like, the fuck do you need to be involved for? I don't know. It's just, the cops really, like, there's not a lot of, like, super crazy stuff that goes down. I mean, there's some shootings, but it's not a big city. It's not a lot of people that get just like mugged on the street. It's not kidnapping. Stuff like that doesn't really happen here. It's a lot. It's the Midwest, you know. Trust me, we got our stuff, but I feel like living in Missouri, I'll never be, you know, anything. An entertainer? Yeah, right. Come on now. That's what I wanted to be when I was a little girl. I wanted to be an entertainer, a singer, a dancer, a performer. I did plays. I did it all the way up to 15. I even interviewed with Disney when I was 14. How dumb is this? Stupid tears. And then they were like, can you go to LA? And my mom was like, no, I'm a single mom. I can't afford any of this. So I quit. I realized, I think at that point, I'd never be anything. And I think I've had imposter syndrome ever since. I knew that was my chance. That was my ticket, you know? And so I just had kids, which I love. And now I just nurture them because they have all of the, you know, the gifts and talents and abilities I had. And I just tell them how amazing they are, and whatever they do, with their life, you know. I get to be proud of it because I chose to have kids. I chose not to run away to Hollywood, you know. But sometimes I don't wonder, you know, what it would be like to not have my kids. I wonder what it would be like to like somehow have them. And just let go of all the things my family has said, or the worries, the concerns. What is she doing? She's crazy. I don't know. It would be nice if we could just cut our strings, you know, when we have baggage, family history that hurts us. If we could just cut it, you know, but you can't. You only get to be raised one time, and that sticks with you, and it is how you look at life. It makes how you look at life, and that's why it's so shameful and sad to see so many parents raising racist kids. Those kids today, like there are people today raising their kids to be racist. It's crazy. It's shameful to be ignorant, to be hateful. It's crazy because those kids are gonna be ashamed of their upbringing. Like they're only getting brought up one time, you know. They're gonna be like, yeah, my parents were Trumpers. My parents were openly racist. I heard it. I mean, I see like TikTokers like, I punched my dad in the face, you know, like he shouldn't be a Trumper, man. You know, like teenagers are not happy about it. You know, some of them are going with it, but some of them are not. Some of these are not sheep. So what does that make me? What was I? I guess I was a sheep. I was always looking for somebody to come along and tell me what was right, you know, to show me what love was. I think a lot of these people today, you know, are being faced with blatant wrong. And then we have the choice of right, which is being mocked. It's just really hard for all of us. So, you know, I never can feel sorry for myself for more than a minute, but sometimes I just take a minute and I'm like, man, is it ever okay to just be like, man, I wish I could call my mom and cry when you can't? Isn't that okay? Is that okay, or is that shameful? Am I a child because I just want to call my mommy and tell her blah, 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 and have her tell me that I'm strong and I'm beautiful and I've got this and I'm smart and I'm going to figure it out and it's okay and I can do it? I mean, I guess it's wrong of me. A lot of people can't do that. So how dare I want it? There's my white privilege, you know what I'm saying? As an empath, like, I'm dealing with my own shit while at the same time feeling like I hate myself for my problems being so petty and stupid, but then hating myself for not being able to just be okay then. Like, this isn't real. Like, my problems aren't real. Like, look at the world. That's real. Then why am I not okay? And just sitting here as an empath and like watching people argue and disagree. Like, you can agree on one thing that's major and then disagree on something else so also major. And it's like, so many things are coming between like friendships and families and relationships. so much hurt in the world and I'm feeling it and I wish I wasn't. But then again, it's like, I'm glad I do, I guess. Like I said, I just wish I had a comforting place to turn where, don't we all need that? Do any of us have that right now? I think I need a hug from Obama. I think that's about the only thing that would make me feel okay for like a hot, just 1 second. You still gotta laugh, right? Or Beyonce. There's a lot of people that could hug me right now that might make me feel like soothed for one moment. Oh. We're not alone. I'm not alone. I feel alone. That's why I'm talking to my phone. Like, I'm alone. I'm talking to you. It's crazy. It's a crazy world we live in. That this isn't seen as crazy. I'm talking to myself. Thinking that I'm talking to people. Acting like I'm talking to people. How is this not crazy? Oh, because I'm going to post it. It's literally a crazy world we live in. And I think you just need to cry when you need to cry. And don't feel bad about it. Don't beat yourself up. Because we're all crying. We're all crying in a closet or a shower. We're crying on the inside. We're crying on the outside. We're screaming. We're yelling. We're protesting. We're tearing things down. We're all crying somewhere. We're not alone. I know we feel alone because so many different things are trying to pull us apart and keep us from each other. But literally, we're all right here together. That's what I have to remember. We were all put here at the same time. We don't know why. Some of us will get through it. Some of us won't. There's a lot of people that are gonna keep dying. And you can get mad about it, and you can hate the people that won't wear masks and hope it's just them. Or you can find out that some of your own friends and family aren't wearing masks and realize we're all being torn apart. And it's our job. It's our job to hurt, but it's our job not to hurt others.